Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Fourth Down Territory, brought to you in part by the Pleeka Podcast Network. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
And we're going to talk some football today. Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah,
we missed last week, had scheduling difficulties. And
it's our weekly football podcast, and we've done it once.
Yes, we
This
missed
is
last week. That's
3.
my fault.
That's all good.
Abby had a bunch of family in town, so it was hectic.
You can't tell her to fuck off?
I wish. No. They're all good. It was nuts.
All right, so first things first.
First things first.
You got your Colts hat on.
I do have my Colts hat on.
What do you think about the Colts trade?
I like it. I like it a lot.
So they moved from 3 to 6?
3 to 6.
And then what'd they get?
They got number 6, and then they got two second-round picks this year. I want to say like 37 and 49, and their Jets second-round pick next year.
It's a good move for the Colts.
Yeah, for sure. And I obviously they don't need one of the quarterbacks.
No. So
that's going to be. We'll go over it later in the mock draft, but I still think that they're going to get. They will get one of the best overall players in the draft. Yeah. Because the quarterbacks aren't the best overall players.
No, that's true.
But they're going to go. I think they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
So I think the top 4 quarterbacks will be off the board by the time the Colts pick.
That's way too high for the quarterbacks to go to.
I agree.
Now, to play devil's advocate a tad, what if Saquon Barkley becomes Walter Payton, and then you trade it out to get him? You won't regret that in 10 years?
We'll just have to see.
Yeah, but it could happen.
It could happen, but
that's just But I guess I
would say he would become more of Barry Sanders than anything.
I would just.
Yeah, I got you.
No, he can run over.
He's not very powerful.
Did you see him benching?
I did, but I was reading a lot of scouting analysis.
Walter Payton was more like Barry Sanders than you're thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sweetness.
Yeah, he wasn't like Herschel Walker or something.
No, yeah.
But he didn't take any shit either.
Or Ron Dane.
For fuck's sake, we're not talking about Wisconsin. Notice I don't even bring up the Giants.
That guy was a fucking fat guy.
Okay, so we think it's a good deal for the Colts.
Yeah, absolutely. They need depth. They need more players. They didn't really sign a lot of guys in free agency, so they need a lot of holes, and they're only going to get that.
They need to fill a lot of holes.
Well, yeah, but they have to. And
they have plenty,
and they have to draft good.
Well, see that might be the key. But I guess so. Where I'm going with this is, what do you think about it from the Jets' perspective?
From the Jets' perspective, I feel like they almost had to roll the dice. But the only thing that, looking at it from where we're at, if we expect the Browns and the Giants to take the quarterback.
I don't necessarily expect the Giants to, but they could. I
think they should.
Yeah, probably.
Because Manning is 37 or 38,
No, he's old. And he's not that good.
And they don't have anyone behind him.
And they might not have Odell anymore. I think they will.
Well, and they're not. And when's the next time they're going to pick number 2? You know what I mean? They're not going to.
Next year.
They're not going to be that bad.
You never know.
They're not going to be that bad. I don't think so.
No,
I think they'll pick in the top half. I would say in the top 15, but they're not going to pick number 2 again.
Maybe.
So what if Cleveland shocks the world and drafts Barkley 1? So the Giants have their pick of the top 4 quarterbacks.
I can't imagine that happening now.
I can't imagine that happening either, but it's just, it could possibly happen. Yeah. Doubtful, but it could.
I actually had that happening, but I've changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
Because it's what I would have done.
But I feel like the Jets, they've just been a disaster for so long at the quarterback position that they have to.
Oh, so the Browns.
Right. The Browns do it every year.
So if I'm the Jets, I don't trade up to 3.
Supposedly they talked to the Browns and the Giants.
Supposedly, yeah. So I think I stay at 6, and I don't because they have holes to fill too.
Oh, agreed.
They're almost in the same situation. The Jets might have better talent.
Pretty.
Colts have better
similar.
quarterback, so the Colts don't need a quarterback.
Right.
And there's, I don't know. I don't give up all that shit to go up to 3, where the guy I want can be taken.
That's what I mean. They're going to get I think they're going to get the third best quarterback.
So that's not worth it.
Which might not even be their top. He might be third on their list.
Right. I just wouldn't do that. If it's me,
it's definitely a risky slope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, good for them. I'm happy with it.
Well, yeah, because you got that fucking hat on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was the Jets. I don't understand it from the Jets' perspective. You don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Maybe they're just sick and tired of it. Maybe they're.
Yeah, but I mean, how does that? I mean, you can still get a quarterback at 6. Not all 5 are going to be. Although,
I think they're going to be gone. I really do.
You think all 5 are going to be gone before 6?
We're not. I don't.
Okay, so Giants may or may not take.
I got you.
Right? No, but seriously.
But maybe they only like 3 of them. Maybe the Jets like 3 of the quarterbacks.
So wait, let's go through. So,
I have Browns, Giants, and Broncos picking a quarterback.
Okay, so the Giants are 50-50, say? The Colts aren't taking one.
No.
And then...
The Browns aren't taking one again at 4.
Hopefully. Fuck.
I mean...
I've heard that.
Crazier things
I've heard people
happened.
think they should just take it and let the best man win. That's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Try to trade the other one after they've just...
It'd be like Aikman and Walsh. Remember that shit? So then... So the Browns, but that's only 2 in my thing because I don't have.
You don't have the Broncos taking a quarterback?
Well, I don't think I do now because I didn't have the Giants. Say if the Broncos and Browns do, I didn't have the Giants taking a quarterback.
Okay.
But I mean, but even if I so you see, but do you see what I'm saying? Is it's 2 or 3 or so you're gonna get the 4th best, and then you don't have to give up all that shit.
I agree, but maybe they're in love.
With who? But he might not be there.
Maybe they talked to the Browns and Giants and said,
They would literally. Who
are you taking?
Well, yeah, and then they tell them, but they're lying. They're not going to tell them who they're taking.
Yeah, I would think not.
Well, and then if you're in love, you have to be in love with 3 people because you're the 3rd pick. I mean,
yeah,
goofy as fuck.
I mean, I'm happy with it. Like I've already said.
Right. All right. So, I guess, what do you think about the old Sue signing with the Rams?
Good for the Rams. They've definitely went all in. I mean, they still need. I still think they need a receiver.
Yeah.
Or 2. This is where they got Robert Woods. They never cut Tavon yet, have they?
No, they didn't cut him. They kept him.
But they can still cut him. There's a lot of people cut guys like June 1st and shit, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to cut him.
You don't think they're going to cut him?
From what it sounds like, they're just going to keep him. Although he didn't even he played running back more than he played receiver last year.
I mean, that's weird, but
they got Cooper Kupp, who was
Cooper Kupp.
He was the best rookie receiver last year, probably. And then they got Woods, and they have the 23rd pick in the draft or something like that.
Yeah, if they go that route.
Yeah. I mean, and like you said, people will still get cut soon. They could
in camp and stuff, guys are going to get.
And they got younger. They got younger guys. I don't think they don't need to. They don't need a number 1 receiver. They got Woods was number. He was number 1 last year.
Yeah.
And
you got to think about it too. I feel like the Rams were one of the healthiest teams. Like they didn't really get hurt that much.
Yeah.
None of their guys got hurt.
Woods did, and he was still number 1.
Well, and Watkins.
Yeah, but he played. I mean, he might have been injured, but he played.
Yeah, dinged up.
Yeah, I mean, but
dinged up.
With 39 catches, I mean, like, who cares about Watkins? 39 catches.
No, yeah.
So.
I think he was obviously severely overpaid in going to Kansas City.
I mean, people were kind of freaking out a little bit about the Sue signing. What is happening?
I got Michigan, Loyola, Chicago here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, focus.
We're good. I'm good.
Your eyes got bigger than silver dollars.
It's 6.5 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ah, should we have not have done this when the game was
No,
going?
we are perfectly fine.
So Sue signs for $14 million 1 year.
Yep.
Do you think what? You didn't seem too, I guess, enamored with it.
No, I mean, I don't think he's as good, but you put him next to Aaron Donald, and I mean, I feel like he'll still command. He could still command a double team every now and then. I mean, that's going to free up Donald a lot more, I would assume.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I've kind of heard some rumblings around, in NFL circles that this year's Rams is reminding a lot of people of when the Eagles went out and built their quote-unquote super team and then shit the bed.
Oh, I could see that comparison.
Because they went out and signed, like, just, every goddamn guy.
Yeah.
And then they just shit the bed. I think they called it a dream team is what Andy Reid called it or something like that.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is they only signed one free agent. The others are trades.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they won 1 year. I mean, there's nothing to assume. Like, you can't assume. But I guess I'm not really thinking about the team over. I mean, I guess obviously the question is about the team overall, but like, I think with that,
I think it's a fine signing. I mean, I'm not excited about it. I don't think it's a disappointing sign. I'm a little surprised he got $14 million. I mean, I know I'm always
surprised about everything.
Surprised with the money, but I mean, like that, everybody was saying that he wasn't going to get. I heard over 10, that he was probably going to get under 10 because, his contract in Miami was so big, and they ended up cutting him. So I was surprised when I heard it was 1 year, $14 million.
I read an article that they said that the Rams could sign him for 10, and the Saints, and who was the third team that he was deciding between?
The Jets. The Jets made him an offer.
The Jets,
and then they pulled that.
The Jets were the fourth team. There was a team. He was deciding between the Rams, the Saints, and another team, and then the Jets came in and made him an offer after that. But
Seahawks, wasn't it?
Maybe. I don't remember. But so they were saying the Rams could offer him 10. The other two teams could offer him 12 to 14. So he was going to have to take less to play with the Rams. And then it comes out the Rams paid him 14. So I don't know. Yeah. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just weird, yeah. But I mean, like I said, I thought it was going to be a little bit less. But Jimmy Graham got 3 years, $30 million. So
yeah.
The more and more I think about that, it's a horrible fucking signing.
That's pretty bad.
A horrible signing, and I guess that the Saints and the Packers got in a bidding war, and that's where it got.
Well, whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing for Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's bad. I think it's bad signing. I really do.
See, as a Rams fan, I like the signing because you got Sue and Donald and Brockers rushing the quarterback, and then you got.
Could you imagine if they still had Robert Quinn?
Yeah, but Robert Quinn. I mean, he was getting paid what Sue was getting paid.
Right.
So, would you trade?
Why didn't they just trade Quinn for Sue?
Well, they kind of did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, just officially trade it,
Well, because
Sue wasn't making $14 million.
Well, and Sue wasn't a Dolphin anymore.
Right. But they could have not cut him and traded him.
Yeah. Well, the Rams didn't want that fucking rest of that shit.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember how much was left.
No, I don't remember either.
That's all good.
But what I was going to say is they got those
I'll
three.
do better homework next
Those
time.
3 guys rushing the quarterback, and then you've got Talib and Peters guarding the receivers. I mean, that's pretty good.
Oh, I agree. I mean, because I don't know how. I mean, Talib, I think he's 32, going to be 33. So I mean, he's up there in age a little bit for a corner, but when you got guys that can cover, I mean, you can just have your defense pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
And when you already got the best defensive tackle in the league, and then you add Sue,
right.
I think that can only help.
Right. I couldn't agree more.
So, I guess that's enough on the Sue shit, right?
I mean, whatever. Would
So,
you want to transition into the diva receiver?
Oh, Odell?
Yeah.
I don't think they're getting Odell.
No, but I'm just saying, do you want to transition into that?
Absolutely.
Because there are rumors floating that the Rams would be willing to. I mean,
I'll give up a 23rd pick in the draft for Odell.
yeah, but would you give up next year's first
No.
as well?
No, but I'd give him the 2nd or 3rd or 4th or two.
So you would trade like this year's 23rd.
Yep.
And then like a second next year or something like that.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
But he also wants a new contract before he'll step on the field.
I'm not a salary cap guru. I know
Neither Neither am I.
The Rams don't have a quarterback they're paying $18 million a year.
I know that. It's funny. Real quick, sorry to interrupt, but
yourself or what?
No, you were talking.
No, I was done. I'm done.
What you
Go
said
ahead.
triggered. That's kind of like the new motto in the league is if you got a rookie quarterback who's halfway remotely decent, you kind of got to go all in because if they become good, they're going to get 28 million, and that's only going to go up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's so ridiculous.
Well,
I think it just straps your team financially. It's so bad.
But here's the thing. It is the new thing. Like, oh, you got a young, good quarterback. Load up. You're only paying him this. Great. It worked for Seattle. It worked for the Eagles, kinda, because they loaded up and they got wins. But then he didn't even get them to. I mean, he got them to the playoffs, and no one's doubting how good he is. But if you didn't have Foles, who actually makes more money, I can't believe I just said that. If you didn't have Foles, but it worked one time or a couple times. But like the year before the Patriots won, Tom Brady taking less.
Tom Brady's always taking less.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. And then Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't.
Peyton Manning did it. He did it a lot. He took pay cuts. He took a lot of pay cuts. Not like Tom Brady.
Not in Denver.
Cheap.
Well, in Denver after the fact.
But
I guess what I'm saying is it's almost like it's like the thing right now. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, it's a little sad.
Yeah, it's everyone copies everybody.
I mean, hey, it is a copycat league. For sure. But I mean, I feel like that's the smart thing to do. If you got a young quarterback, who's only making a rookie salary, you got that rookie salary for 5 years.
Yeah.
All right. So if he comes in and he's good and he can sling it and do whatever, even if your coach has to fucking read the defense for him, hey, who gives a shit?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, as a Ram fan, okay, I like Goff. I like the offense is great. I mean, if you look, just imagine the year before compared to now. It's
it's night and day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason he was coach of the year, and now you add all this defense shit. Oh, do you want to trade for Odell and try to win the Super Bowl this year? Absolutely.
You might as well.
Or trade for Gronk. You heard those rumors?
I have not heard those rumors.
There's I didn't really read it. I saw that there's talk about maybe the Patriots being done with Gronk.
Really?
Yeah. What happened?
Michigan's up by 8 with 2:50 to go.
Fuck Michigan.
No, go blue. I don't have a Michigan hat, or I would have put it on actually.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Well, I'm all about that go blue.
I thought you were a U of A fan. Do you literally have two teams in every sport?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Why?
I don't know. It just bugs me.
Well, I grew up in Indiana. So, I mean, I had teams there, and then I come out here, and I've adopted,
You grew up in Indiana, so you're a U of A and Michigan fan?
Yeah. Well, when I grew up in Indiana, I was a Michigan fan. But here's the thing with college basketball, okay? I like a lot of different teams in college basketball.
Well, yeah, once the tournament starts.
But college football, I'm a Michigan fan. Okay? I will root for U of A in college football, but in college basketball, I'll give you the list. I like Michigan. I like the Indiana Hoosiers. I like the Louisville Cardinals. I like the Arizona Wildcats. Those are my 4 teams in NCAA college basketball.
Obviously, that's why you're rooting for Michigan.
Yeah, because I
'Cause they're
watch
all out.
loosely. College basketball I watch loosely.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until the tournament.
Yeah, whatever. If you want to go to
For
hell
sure.
because you're not rooting for the fucking nun, that's fine with me.
I mean, how do you feel about Sister Jean?
I could give a fuck about her. I would want Loyola to win just because I think it's
Did you
cool.
see the interviews yesterday?
No.
They had the Loyola Chicago players all set up for interviews, and she had her own. There was all the media was at hers.
Oh yeah.
The players
She's-
actually had like 2 to 4 fucking people at the press conferences.
I think she deserves it.
I mean, I
It's
don't know
it's
if
a
she
good
deserves it, but
it's a good story.
it is a good story. It
She's
is, for
fucking
sure.
98 for Christ's sakes.
I know. And did you see her like 50 years ago? The picture of her 50 years ago?
Yeah.
She looks exactly the same.
Well,
Like,
no.
She doesn't look like she aged at all.
Yeah, she did. For fuck's sake. Are you kidding me?
I wish I could.
You wish
I
you
could smoke. Just smoke right here, right now.
I don't give a fuck if you smoke.
Oh, I'm in my house. I don't smoke in my house.
I still don't give a fuck if you smoke.
I know.
Well,
I know.
I-
All right. So, but back to Odell and the Rams. That's what we were talking about, correct?
Yeah, well, kind of. And Gronk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gronk. Yeah, I hadn't heard that. I had not heard that at all.
I just heard that there was like rumors that they want to get. It's just like the Odell shit, though. Is
Well,
it true?
I mean, he gets hurt every year. I mean,
Well, why? So that doesn't help me. Fucking, I don't want to trade for someone who gets hurt every year. Odell gets hurt every year too,
no, just last year.
and his first year.
What is this? His 4th or 5th year? 4th, 5th.
I think it's his 4th. He's been hurt like 50% of the time.
Okay.
Remember, his rookie year. He like did all that shit, but it was like in like 10 games or 12 games
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah.
You know,
It was 8 games, to be honest with you.
I think now you're pushing it. So first you can't remember he's fucking out. Now you're saying he only played 8 games.
Oh, it's because I had this conversation with a friend of mine.
Well, nice way to retain.
Because I didn't think Odell was that good, and
What?
then he was kind of like after his rookie year.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, oh, just like that. And I go,
bet
oh,
they-
okay, yeah, he's pretty good. Not to mention that my daughter is,
That's your daughter's favorite player,
yeah, it's sad.
kind of. What did she think about when he pissed like a dog in the end zone?
She's 12. She doesn't give a fuck.
She didn't go, oh, I want to pet him.
I'm sure she would do that if she could in football.
That's, all right. That got creepy. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any other rumors out there that you're like the Cardinals? Are they going to trade up and get the #1 pick?
I mean, there's been talk about it, but I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. I don't think they have the balls.
Because,
They're in.
well, I mean, it's kind of stupid to do that. Okay? So here's my reasoning as to why I do not think they should trade up into the top 5. Okay? So supposedly the asking price to move up is like this year's first, next year's first, this year's second, next year's second, and then this year's third and next year's third. So you're talking about 6 fucking picks to trade up, okay?
Mhm.
Like let's just say you trade with the Broncos, so you're going up 10 spots. All right. So the overall thought is that Bradford is going to get hurt, correct?
Yes, without
Okay.
without question.
Okay, so Bradford gets hurt. Let's just say Bradford plays 6 games,
Okay.
okay? And they go 3-3, okay?
What? Which
He
one?
gets hurt.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know where you're going with this.
now you got Mike Glennon as your quarterback, okay?
Not Sam Darnold.
Not- they're not going to get Sam Darnold.
Oh, okay. Who are they gonna get?
I'll tell you when we do our mock draft who I think they're going to take, or who I want them to take. But anyways, let me finish this real quick. So they bring in Mike Glennon, all right? He's in for the last 10 games. They're not going to win very many games with Mike Glennon at quarterback.
As much as
So,
they will with fucking
They're
Sam
going to
Bradford.
they're going to be in, more than likely, a better position next year to draft a quarterback. I don't know who's coming out. I don't know the class next year. But I mean, why mortgage your future if the expectancy, at least from your fan base, is that Bradford is going to get hurt and the national media, by the way, ripping the Cardinals for signing him to the $20 million deal.
They should.
I listened to the Bill Simmons podcast, and he couldn't understand it. I mean, he was just dumbfounded at why they would pay $20 million.
Which podcast is this?
It was with him and some other dude.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, it was just like the free agent signings. It was 2 weeks ago or something like that.
I listen to like 3 of his podcasts a week.
Yeah,
love him.
But they talked about that. They talked about all the signings, and then they talked about like basketball to end the podcast.
He's a huge basketball fan.
Oh yeah, they interviewed his dad. They had his dad on and stuff.
Oh yeah. He does that.
I've listened to some of his stuff before. I have my regular podcast that I listen to on like a daily basis.
Of course.
But if I finish them, I will go and I'll look up Bill Simmons, see if he has had any guests on recently or whatever, you know.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, that's why I don't think they should do it, because I think next year they're going to be picking in the top 7. So
you have no faith for this year.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but
I don't think you are. They look like they're in a world of hurt. Oh, because the Cardinals don't look good. The 49ers look better, the Rams look better, and the Seahawks look as good as probably not.
I think the Seahawks are. I think the Seahawks are going to be fighting with the Cardinals last in the division. The only thing the Seahawks have better is a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they dumped a lot of those players on that defense.
I think they might.
So unless they've turned into New England West, where they draft guys and they step right in, well, I think they're going to be fighting for last place with the Cardinals.
I could see that. For some reason, I give them a little slight advantage, but I really have no basis for it.
My legs asleep.
You could dance if you want.
I might have to.
Yeah. Do you want to do our mock draft?
Yeah, let's do the mock draft, and then we'll finish it out with just. I went through. I printed out all the signings, and I just kind of highlighted like the bigger names, like that we would be familiar with. You want to do that first, or you want to do the draft first?
We could do that first.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right.
Whatever. And then end with the draft.
Yeah. Then we'll end with the mock draft.
I didn't know. I don't remember any signings after Sue, because that's when all my Twitter just blew up with Ram stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I wish I got this off CBS Sports. I wish they would have put the position.
If you don't know the dude's position, fucking skip it.
Well, all right. So I'm gonna just start from current, and we're gonna kind of work our way backwards.
Okay.
So the Raiders cut Marquette King yesterday.
Yeah, you text me that. That's kind of surprising. Was he making a shit ton?
He was due $3 million this year, $3 million next year, and $3 million the year after that.
So no.
I mean,
no.
I mean, he was a top 5 punter, top 3 punter in the NFL.
Cardinals should sign him.
They have about $20 million.
Huh. Well, that's their fault. Don't they need a punter?
I would be perfectly fine with it. Like he's kind of an oddball dude.
Yeah.
I've heard that podcast that I sent. He interviewed him. Remember the one I sent you where he had Johnny Hecker on?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever listened to it.
No, I don't think I forgot about it.
But like he interviewed Marquette King, and he's like he actually lives in Arizona in the off season. Tons of people do, but he's just like an oddball guy. Like he's not even Michigan won, by the way. He's not even like a big foot. Like he's not even. He just kicks balls because he makes a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do you know? What I mean? He's a punter. I mean,
yeah. But he's kind of like, he kind of reminds me of Hecker and Pat McAfee because
he's good.
They're funny. They're funny guys.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Like they're they have personality. They show personality. They're not just. They don't just go out there and kick a ball and.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't ever hear from him.
Right.
I don't know. Is Hecker into like the if he hits a good punt, does he celebrate?
I don't think so. I mean,
no?
Maybe, but I don't think so.
No, because I think that podcast that I sent you, he told him like, hey man, you need to step your celebration game up. Like, you're the best punter in the NFL. Like, you need to be celebrating out there. He goes, because he kind of started like a trend. It's called For the Brand, and like each week, Pat would send like the best punter and the best kicker, like a For the Brand T-shirt or whatever.
Oh,
And a
right.
lot of teams actually got behind it and were kind of like playing along and going along with it. It's kind of a cool, just a stupid little cheesy thing, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I would love it if the Cardinals were to sign him. I have no idea of where I think he might go.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I don't.
He's a 29-year-old punter, so
I mean, who cares how old your punter is?
no, yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
fuck.
Drew Stanton signed with the Cleveland Browns. Only reason I just in the NFC West he was, so
Yeah.
we're familiar with him. Thomas Rawls signed with the New York Jets. He was with the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
the Stanton's a good backup.
yeah.
Rawls, I've never been impressed with Rawls.
I mean, he had that, I don't know, 6 or 8 game stretch that couple of years. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You right over there?
Yeah, I go through my, my thingies here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, he's nothing big. Like I said, I just highlighted him because he was from the NFC West.
Right.
Blaine Gabbert signed with the Tennessee Titans.
Wow.
So I guess he's going to be backing up
Mariota.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota, which he'll probably end up playing.
Good, yeah.
That's the case.
That's not a good sign.
Terrell Pryor signed a 1-year deal with the New York Jets. Ndamukong Suh. Oh, we already talked about that.
You're a dork.
Justin Bethel, 1-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. 3 or 5-time Pro Bowler for special teams with the Cardinals.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dude's like one of the best kickoff coverage guys there was. Punt team and kickoff team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's good.
And he just never turned into a corner.
No.
And Arians called him out multiple times, and it was a big ordeal. Alan Hearn signed a 2-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
More speculation that they are going to cut and or trade Des Bryant.
They're going to have to cut him.
Yeah, I think so. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. Maybe as soon as we end this podcast, we'll get alerts, and then we'll have to come back on. And
I wouldn't even want Des. I mean, I guess I would if you could get him for cheap, but you're not going to get him for cheap. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, though?
Did you hear that thing he said he doesn't even know how to run routes because the coach has never showed him?
Wow.
I heard that on Cowherd. I was like, what? That didn't even make fucking sense.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, totally.
It's up to the coach to teach you?
Apparently. Well, I mean, you can't put time in. You're a receiver. Yeah.
True. Brock Osweiler went to the Dolphins. Surprised he has a job. That's shocking. But he's a quarterback. They're always going to have jobs. Fuck, the Texans just signed Brandon Weeden.
Yeah, unless your name's Kaepernick.
Which I honestly think would be a better option than any of these guys.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I get some people say you don't want your backup to be noteworthy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want him to get press-worthy, but, like, fuck. It's not like how many quarterbacks play out every game anymore? Not a lot.
No, not really. I got Jared Valdir. The Cardinals traded him to the Broncos for a 6th-round pick.
That's odd.
Jason Pierre-Paul traded to the Buccaneers from the Giants.
Yeah, apparently he sucks.
For 2 draft picks. Yeah. Frank Gore signed with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, isn't he 60?
He's 34.
That's close.
He's pretty close. Pretty close.
I don't know what that
pretty
means.
Close. Sound like Mike Tyson over here. Kai Forbath re-signed with the Vikings, the kicker.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about a kicker.
Yeah, I think that's about it, really. Brent Grimes re-signed with the Bucks.
Did his wife?
But him and his crazy wife are going to be staying in there.
Nice.
Orlando Kendrick signed with the Washington Redskins after the Cowboys released him. And Mike Pouncey, he went to the Chargers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Miami got rid of a bunch of shit.
Gebron signed with the Colts. I don't think it's a good signing.
Who's their fucking tight end?
They have Jack Doyle.
Whatever.
Big ogre kind of white guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would take a tight end.
Yeah, but the dude drops passes like it's going out of style.
I don't watch a lot of Lions games, so I'll take your word for it. But I mean, he's not horrible. I mean,
it's pretty bad.
I mean, you are
pretty bad.
You are the Colts. What do you want?
Well, I hope they're better at least a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe win.
Don't they have to be a little bit?
I hope so.
I mean, they win an accident once. They're better a little bit.
This is true. They I mean, all in all, they lost a lot of close games last year. I mean, there were games that they took the Cardinals in overtime. There was a lot of close games that they lost. So
I think that says more.
You never know.
That says more about the Cardinals than the Colts, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do this mock draft.
Okay, mock draft.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay. We're just gonna go back and forth, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want to do?
That's what I thought. I just didn't. I wanted to make sure you weren't just gonna run down, do your 15.
I'm gonna be.
Hi. How many?
Okay, so first pick in the draft, I got the Browns taking Quentin. No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna take Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I have the exact same. I have them taking Sam Darnold, quarterback at a USC, 6'4", 227 pounds.
We don't need all that shit.
Todd.
Quarterback, USC, got it. All right, second pick. So I'm full of shit, apparently.
Uh-oh.
I got the Giants taking Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen?
Yeah.
Well, I have the Giants taking Josh Allen out of Wyoming.
Now, to be fair, when I did this, I could have sworn I had him taking Chubb. But anyways,
I have seen that recently. That I have seen them taking,
especially after they traded Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, makes sense.
After I saw this big piece on the quarterbacks, like on NFL Network, and it totally got me into thinking that that Josh Allen is the pick that the Browns want.
Okay.
But I don't think they have the balls to take it. But then the Giants would take the Giants.
So they're gonna puss out like they did last year with Wentz.
Maybe, but then the Giants are the ones who really want Darnold. That's their number one guy they want. So I think
a lot of teams' number one guy is Darnold.
Yeah, but from what I heard is that Allen's ceiling is much more higher.
Dude can throw the ball. I heard him on a podcast, and he said he can throw the ball 80 yards in the air.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about him.
Yeah, me too.
But he's more of a project.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So who do you got going second?
I have the Giants taking quarterback Josh Allen out of the University of Wyoming.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That's, what we just said.
Are you high right now?
Well, no, we were just, I started yapping, and I
got you.
I forgot you said your shit.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm not watching the game that ended.
I'm not watching the game anything. I don't watch anything.
No, I got the alert that's over, so I know.
Oh, yeah. 69-57.
All right, so third, I have the Jets taking Josh Allen.
Okay, and I have the Jets taking Josh Rosen.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's not exactly a stretch.
No.
I will say that I totally contradicted myself because, I'm like, who are the Jets going to get? And then I literally just said that he's the best prospect, and now the Jets are getting him at third on my stupid pick. So
there you go.
I got to be wrong one way or the other.
There you go. Do you have the Broncos taking a quarterback?
No.
Really?
No. So,
okay.
And then, so number 4, I got the Browns taking Saquon Barkley.
I have the exact same thing.
Okay, so 5, I got Bradley Chubb going to the Broncos.
I have Baker Mayfield going to the Broncos.
That's interesting.
Dude, they're supposedly enamored with him. Their coaching staff coached in the Senior Bowl or whatever, and they requested that Baker Mayfield be on their team and shit, and supposedly they're just in love with Baker Mayfield.
I have heard that the media and the fans are way lower on him than the NFL.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Okay, so 6, we got your Colts. I got him taking Quentin Nelson.
I have them taking Bradley Chubb.
You don't want him to get a guard, huh?
I mean, I guess I'd be fine with either, to be honest with you. I just think that they'd rather go defense. They have like none, so.
Yeah, but they don't have a line either.
No, they've made a couple of signings, small, but anything's going to be better than the last.
Yeah, that's true.
4 years.
Okay, so this is probably going to get interesting now.
Yeah, it definitely will.
All right, 7. Minka Fitzpatrick, Alabama.
I have Minka Fitzpatrick as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that the first one we've done right? I mean, done exactly? Oh no,
other than
the first
Darnold and Barkley at 4.
Oh, Barkley. So we got the Browns going. So that's 3 that we got wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so 8 with the Bears. I have Tremaine Edwards.
Tremaine Edmonds?
Maybe.
I have Tremaine Edmonds going later. I have the Bears selecting Quentin Nelson out of Notre Dame.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the linebacker for Virginia Tech. It's Edmonds. I thought it was Edwards.
I have Edmonds. I could be wrong. So
no, it's probably me. I don't watch college football that much. I'm like Bill Simmons.
Okay.
I'm pro, and then I start paying attention to the draft now.
Right, I gotcha.
You know what I mean? All right,
I hear you.
9 with the 49ers. I'm taking Denzel Ward out of Ohio State.
I have the San Francisco 49ers taking inside linebacker from Georgia, Roquan Smith.
Interesting. All right.
Well, 2 linebackers. Or no. I went defensive back. Okay, yeah. Anyways.
And you asked if I was high. Okay, so I'm just fucking with you. Well, there's the thumbnail.
Number 10.
I got Roquan Smith going to the Raiders.
And I have Denzel Ward going to the Raiders. So we just flip-flopped our picks there.
So this next one, Vita Vea, is that how you pronounce it?
Vita Vea.
Defensive tackle.
Vita.
Defensive tackle from Washington going to the Dolphins.
I have the exact same thing, Vita Vea.
You know why I thought that was the case?
Why?
Because every mock draft that I looked at, which is like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them.
Uh-huh. Has them going there?
Going there.
Well, it makes sense. They just got rid of Sue.
Yeah.
So there's a hole.
Yeah, although I guess Sue was gone, but he hadn't signed yet. So, all right. So then 12, I got the Bills taking Baker Mayfield.
Okay. I have the Bills taking a linebacker from Virginia Tech, Tremaine Edmonds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
13, I got DJ Moore of Maryland going to the Redskins.
Is he that receiver?
Yeah.
That's absolutely wrong. Calvin Ridley is going, the receiver from Alabama.
No.
DJ Moore will be further down. Calvin Ridley will be the first wide receiver taken.
Okay. You gonna put some money on it?
I'd love to.
Okay. You get naked, and I'll give you $20.
All right.
No, don't. I was kidding. Okay, that was unnecessary.
I'll be expecting my $20.
Okay. Next time I see you. Oh, why do you think that guy's going first?
I think Calvin Ridley is by far the best receiver coming into the draft.
Okay.
Excellent route runner, great hands, kind of a slot guy.
What do you know about DJ Moore?
DJ Moore, I know he's from the University of Maryland.
Is that because I said it, or is it because...
And he's black.
You don't know that.
He's black.
Oh, okay. All right, do you want to move on to the next pick, or you want to just keep talking?
Yeah, it's going to be the Packers, right, at 14?
No, I got them trading out. Just kidding. We're not doing that.
I was going to say, I thought you said you didn't want to do trades, because that would have really made this interesting.
I got not really. Marcus Davenport out of Texas.
What position is that?
Defensive end.
I have them taking Josh Jackson, cornerback out of Iowa.
Okay.
Going corner.
Yeah, even though
they just traded Randall.
Yeah.
For a quarterback.
That's so stupid. Okay, so we'll end with the Cardinals pick.
We will end with the Cardinals pick.
Lamar Jackson.
I have them taking Lamar Jackson as well.
I knew you would. I think that'll be a good pick for them.
I want them to take it. If they stay at 15 and Lamar Jackson is there, I want them to take Lamar Jackson.
For sure. For sure.
Like, I just, I think it'd be exciting. I think the fans would love it.
Yeah.
I think they'd be all over it.
I don't think it almost seems too good to be true that he would still be there. But then again, we both just said that these 5 guys aren't that good enough to be up there that high, and
right, for sure.
and we just did 5 quarterbacks and 15 picks.
Well, they're talking locally that if Jackson is there at 15, the Cardinals might even try to trade back into the early 20s because they think that they can get Lamar Jackson in the early 20s.
I guess that would depend on who's picking behind him and what they need.
Right, for sure.
You know, yeah. I mean, if you can get another pick and still get him, then what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You might as well
pick up like an extra third or something.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you can get, anything would be good if you're getting the same guy. Although that's
could not agree.
That's a you could not agree.
I mean, I was gonna say more, and then you kept talking.
Oh, sorry. Damn me for talking.
Son of a bitch!
All right, well, that's the top 15 picks, and you're crazy.
That is ours. Well, you know what's funny? We'll have to seriously think about maybe doing something. I don't know if we can stream this shit live or something on draft night. I mean, I know I don't think the cameras last that long, but
yeah, and who the fuck's wants to watch us if the draft's going on?
You never know. We might have. Did you see the subscribers are going up like daily? I feel like.
Yeah, they have been. It's
yeah.
nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I agree. It's amazing.
It's because I keep making accounts. That's not true, but I'm way too lazy to do that.
It is pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, cool. We're edging towards 700.
I think we'll be there by the end of next week for sure. By the end of this coming up week.
Yeah, that's what Jerome said too. So you're both wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Hopefully.
My dog's looking at me.
How tall is your dog? Jesus Christ.
Well, she's lower. She's laying on the couch.
Oh, okay, because you made a thing. You know, like your dog's 8 feet tall. I was like,
no, yeah, I wish.
I would be afraid of an 8-foot dog.
I wish I had a Great Dane. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Would you name it Scooby?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't like?
No, I'd name it like Vita Via.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because now you like Washington all of a sudden, or
no.
Just adding fucking football teams to your?
Yeah, I just figured, it would just be a football name. I would name it like Manning or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't name it. Abby probably would.
That makes sense.
Yeah, even though I named our newest dog.
What'd you name it?
Paisley.
Wow.
And she hated that, and then we got her, and she goes, I like that name for her.
Wow.
So we have a Penelope and a Paisley.
I got Joey, Ross, and Phoebe, so I can't make fun of anything.
Yeah, for sure. It's okay.
No.
Girl, I'm not hating.
What would you name a pig? Because I named it Phoebe.
If I had a pig, I'd probably name it Chris. First name Chris.
Oh my god!
And then
what? Christy.
Middle name P, and then Bacon.
That's stupid.
Chris P. Bacon.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I love it when you and Jerome can just make yourselves laugh.
Chris P. Bacon. That's funny as fuck.
Not really.
I should do stand-up.
Oh my god, is that another Little Dicky line?
I don't know. Well, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. You know what? While you're at it, go ahead and hit that little bell that gives you the ringer notification.
Does that work?
It does.
I don't think it does.
I have done it. I do. I swear to God, I do. I get alerts every time the Pleeka Podcast Network puts on. Hey, honey. Puts on a.
Hey, honey.
Anytime Pleeka puts out a new video, I get the alert on my phone. So it's really cool. Like Jerome said in our last podcast that I did with you guys, for whatever reason, YouTube seems to be kind of acting goofy lately. I don't know why, but yeah.
I don't know.
Because like the past couple times I tried to watch, like it'll just freeze. So I thought it was like the video, but I tried watching other videos and they were the same way. So I don't know if like people are hacking YouTube servers or what.
They probably just got so many fucking things going on.
Yeah.
So.
But anyways, once again, thanks for watching. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
And cue the outro music. We'll talk to you next week.
Cool. Do we have outro music?